everybody, this is Tambiota, and I'm back with another Transformers video review. This time I have Titans Return Leader Class Autobot Blaster with his Titan Master Twin Cast. So I know what some of you may be saying, this guy was never a Headmaster, but he is now. And his head is named after his double cassette version. So I'm guessing there probably won't be a repaint of that since they named his head his repaint colored version. Or maybe they'll just switch it around if they ever do, but I have a feeling they probably won't. So taking a look at the box, these boxes are awesome. I especially love the artwork on here where you're seeing the heads attached and stuff. They are in every single one of them, from the Leader to the Voyager to the Deluxe class. We're going to get a lot of Headmasters, especially guys that weren't originally supposed to be Headmasters. So if you're a G1 purist, then close your eyes, because this is going to be a very hard ride for you. Alright, so the box, back to that. We have our logos here, our names, and all this stuff. You can actually see that he is, this symbol right here indicates that he is a triple changer. So, there you go again. Once again, we have the Autobot Comet logo. On the side here, we have basically more of this picture. And going around to the back here, we have basically looking at him transforming into his 3 different modes. So he has his robot mode. It takes 19 steps to get him into his boombox mode, or his alt mode, and then he also becomes a city mode. So that's a new thing for this guy. His Headmaster or his Titan Master only takes 1 step to transform him. So. And then Twin Cast, it shows that he can go and ride different things and such. So this basically on the side here is showing that these Titan Masters will work on any of the size class figures. So they're all being color coded basically. So we have our Titan Masters, which are our Headmasters. They are the orange color here, or the yellow color. It's kind of an in-between almost. It's a dark yellow or a light orange. Then we have the blue, which are our deluxe figures here. Purple, which are our Voyager, and then the green, which are our Leader type classed figures. So yeah, I'm ready for this ride right here. So we have a bio up here. I probably can't see it, so let's go ahead and bring this back and see if I can pan that in. It's really wide, so probably there's where you can pause it and read up on that. So the bio, basically it says, to decode encrypted Decepticon transmissions, Autobot Blaster links with Titan Master partner Twin Cast. Twin Cast is a walking cipher, a bot with the most advanced cryptography programming in the universe. He may be small, but he's one of the most powerful Autobot weapons. So, let's go ahead without further ado. Let's get this guy out of the box and check him out. Alright, so we're back, and here we have Blaster in his robot form. This is actually the form that he comes in the box. So, we'll start off with this. Inside the box, he does come with a few things. He comes with his instructions. It's a pretty large instruction sheet. Like that. And it is 2-sided. Alright, that's upside down. If you look down here, you can see that he is compatible with Stripes and with Rewind. And Buzzsaw also. Buzzsaw is a Decepticon, so really it's not supposed to go with him, but I can show that it does fit in him, so you know that does go along with him. And then you can also see right here that the city bases, they all form together and they can create a larger base. See, you can see we have Blaster here, we have Power Master Optimus Prime, and then we have Fortress Maximus here. So he comes with his little technical data card, which these are cool. I like these a lot better than the ones that came with Combiner Wars because of this. So you can actually see that these are a little bit different than the ones that we got with the Legend Size figures, because it also has both. So it has the main Autobot blaster, and then it has Twincast, which is his Titan Master. So it shows what his differences are in strength with Twincast on him. So pretty much almost everything, well, kind of doubles, kind of not. So this indicates 20 is the max. So here with strength, it goes from 8 to 12. With his speed, it goes from 2 to 2.5. No, that's 3 because it's half marks. Then from his intellect, it goes from 8 to 12. Then from his firepower, it goes from 7 to 10. So, and then he also comes with this piece right here, which is kind of a sled type thing. It goes inside of him, and then he comes with his gun also, which it's a very G1 kind of gun, and it's got a lot of detail in it. It's nice. So put that in his hand, and then you can take this piece right here. You can push the eject button on him. It opens up, and then you can slide this down in there, and it stores in his chest. So pretty cool. And that's awesome. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and transform him into his alt mode. We'll get into a in-depth kind of review portion here whenever we get him back into his robot form. So we'll come up here to the head. This is what we want to do first. So we want to take this, we'll kind of lift that up because we need to open this panel back here. And then we can put it back down if we want to, but we're going to put it back up, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. So this part right here, this is kind of a helmet that goes over Twincast. And then you see Twincast is right here then. So the helmet actually goes and then tucks into the back here. And you close that up. And then you can pull off Twincast here, and then to transform him, very, very small. These are way smaller than the originals. Headmasters. They're very small. So you can see right here, this is Twincast, and he is the wrong colors. He's supposed to be blue, but this is what they're naming him. So, dude, there's like tons of articulation on this guy, which you wouldn't really think with something this small, but you come here and you can see his head turns. His head turns. He has ball joints right here at the shoulders. He gets into a little bit of an issue because I got some extra pieces of plastic on there still. I might go through with a knife and clean that up. So you got that, and then you have this, and you have a knee. So you got that. So we'll go ahead and eject this, and you pull this out, and this becomes his little vehicle. So you take this, and you can then put him into here, and then the gun will tab into right there. So it becomes kind of a sled type thing. I wish it had wheels on it, but it doesn't. You can tell where the wheels are supposed to be right here. They're just kind of got some bulbs on them. So. Alright, so continuing on, we take this, lift this up, push the fists down. Alright, then we lift these up. Then we'll go back here, and we have to open up this part right here. Open this up, like that. Then this, you'll untab it from right here. So it untabs, and then kind of goes down, and then tabs back in lower. And then you basically do the same thing. You bring this around so that it goes up into there. You want to push that in first, though. his toes. So then you take no, leave that right there for right now. And then you want to do it for the other leg. So you take this down, rotate this around, and then tab it in. Then this, you want to push in the toe, and then rotate this around also. Alright, and then with that, then we go back to the front. So you want to twist this away, twist, then bring up like this, then bring this up like this. Then you want to go to the back and make sure everything is all nice and square. Take these pieces, and you see that there's a tab right here. It tabs into the arm portion right there. So that tabs in right there. And then, see, this tabs into there. Alright, and so then this portion right here, this lifts up and then tabs into two different places. Tabs in here, and there, and there, and there. And then also this tabs in to right there. So basically you got 3 tabs for to lock in this the speaker. Tabs into there. Tab. Tab. Make sure everything is all. Okay. Okay, now you flip down these panels again, and you have blaster in his, well, bring that up. There you go. Now it's complete. And there's a little sled right there. So you can also take him, and there's a couple spots on this guy that have little tabs that you'll see, and I'll point out some more in base mode. You can tab those in, and then they can kind of just stand there. Does that go? No. But yeah, so you have those. There are a couple of them on here on the sled. And once again, that opens up. You can push that down in there. Or we have rewind here. Push them in there. It doesn't really do anything extra. They go in there. So, and then here's stripes. So, just showing that they go in there, that you can put them in there. So, and then here's buzzsaw. See, he goes in there also. So, which we all know that Soundwave is just going to be a kind of a retool, repaint of this guy. So. Alright, so for his base mode now, what we do is open this back up, we'll lift this up, there's a clear piece right here, and then the windshield piece that is part of the front, that opens up, and it creates a kind of a scope type thing, a targeting, and then there's a, if you see in there, there's a spot for the gun. So you take the gun, put that right there, and then there's also a tab in there also, so somebody could stand in there. But not, I don't think they can do it with the same time with the gun. So you want to open these sections, and then because this kind of gets in the way, you just want to work this ramp around. Okay, then once you have that, then you'll take the arms and you unpeg them and then rotate them all the way around. And rotate them like that. You can go either way. Then you lift it up, and then you lift it back. You go back maybe about 3 clicks, 2 or 3 clicks. Oh, that's where they step at. Okay. So then you go like that, and then they are turrets that you can man. You can have somebody stand up here like that. You can barely see them, but there's two little tabs up there that you can have them standing in. And then if you open this up, then there's an extra piece that flips up for the foot. And somebody can also man this. So you see that there's 2 little tabs right there. So, there is a spot. There are 3 extra tabs right here. So there's one right here, there's one right here, and then there's one right here that somebody can stand in. So there's a lot of places for these little guys to stand. And then these right here, these little ramps, they can connect to other figures. So you can see this right here. There's actually some spots right there that some could connect to. Other ramps can connect to other ramps, so you can make your cities and you can build them really large. So you have this thing right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring in Willie, since this is, let's see. And I did say that once I got a Titan Master that I would show this off. So Willie, he can actually have somebody, and since this is a base, you know, you can have cars driving up and down it. Actually, you take this and you want to open it up and go like this. So it's not an easy thing to do really, but you place him in there, and then you go like that, and then you want to tab all this back together, and then you can close it up, and there's a Titan Master actually in there. I know you can't see him, it's real dark, but it's just as hard to see whenever you have it open also. See, you can see them in there. So, they do fit in there. It's just kind of a pain to get him in and out, because you have to basically take Willie apart to accomplish that. Alright, so back to robot mode. Put that down, flip this down, and close that. We'll go ahead and put this in here. These can actually stay out. They don't have to, you don't have to push them back in, but you want to flip these down for right now. Flip these up. Alright, so for the legs, take this and you'll go like that, and this twists to the side so that you have this in the front. You want to flip out the toe. And then this right here, you want to extend this out. And then tab it in here, and then it's going to go over this portion right here. See. And then when you tab this in together, make sure that that is posted into there, and then you'll rotate this and it tabs in like, oh sorry, like that. So that's one of the legs, and the other leg, just rotate it down, flip it around like that. Then you want to rotate this around like that, and that tabs into there, and then this will turn, and then we'll go like that, and basically I don't think anything really tabs in to hold this together, but it holds together fairly well. Alright, so that's his almost his legs. Alright. Okay, and then basically for arms, you just want to rotate this down, and then you want to pull out the fist, or flip out the fist. Alright, and then you'll take this, rotate this down, and then for the headmaster, you just take and flip his legs around, and then twin cast will just tab into, you can see right here, this tabs into here like that, and then that part of his leg tabs into here, see right there, and then when you open this up and then the head comes out, you'll see that there's two tabs right there, and those tabs actually tab into the legs, so it keeps everything all straight so that the head isn't pivoting at the Titan Master's head joint. It's actually pivoting at the joint right here. So you take that and then flip that around, and then you have Blaster's head done. So you got your weapon here, tab that into his hand, and that's it for a Blaster right there. So for his articulation, so on the head, as I was kind of showing before, it only turns left and right. You can't get it up and down because of basically this piece forms over the head. But then when you come here to the arms, you have a couple of joints here. You have one that goes forward and back, and that's ratcheting. Then you have an outward ratchet. Then you have a twist right above the elbow, a ratcheting elbow, and then there's nothing here at the wrist. You come down here, there's no waist, but you have some joints in the hips, so you can go forward and back. It gets a little bit hindered because of this back portion right here. And you go out, and both of those joints are on on ratchets, but they're not super strong, so you can kind of go like that. You got a twist, you got a ratcheting knee, and then you have all kinds of joints in here so that you can twist the foot. So you have this joint right here so that you can basically make it either bow in or out, and then you have one right here that allows you to move the foot up and down, and then a little bit of a toe right there, basically because of transformation. So, alright, so that's it on Blaster. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambiota. I'll see you guys next time.